Whoa, hold on. Yo, we're starting off good with this one, man. This is 3 drug traffickers sentenced to 48 years after striking the police. Oh my God. 48 years. And their wow, okay, so they were just living, man. YouTube, again, this is another dash cam video. Honestly, I love these videos, dude. Like, these videos are pretty good. I like giving my opinion, and I definitely have experience with the police. I've been arrested a couple times. I've seen a couple be arrested, a couple people be arrested, you know, just like friends, family too, even. Like, bro, I've been there, man. I've seen some shit. So it's always interesting. It's always interesting to see how the police interact in other places, because yeah, I had a very negative experience with the police, but I look at the police in other places. Man, we watched the video where this lady was a complete asshole to the cop, and the cop was nice as fuck. I'm thinking in my head, where was this cop when I was getting arrested? Like, bro, this guy was reasonable, as reasonable as possible. Come on, man. Oh shit. Wait, he flew off of the road. He flew off of the road.
What was that? Did I blow a tire?
What the fuck just happened? He flew straight off of the road.
Did they throw something out?
I don't know. The car that's behind him,
yeah,
he's a blocker.
He pitted me.
He did it on purpose to stop you.
On August 19, 2021, Potter County Sheriff's deputies were conducting traffic enforcement in a marked unit on I-40 in Texas. The deputies observed a white Toyota RAV4 traffic enforcement in a marked unit on I-40 in Texas. The deputies observed a white Toyota RAV4 following too closely to a truck and attempted to pull it over. When they activated their lights, the RAV4 kept accelerating, and a white Infiniti QX30 suddenly struck the deputies, causing their vehicle to spin out. Both the RAV4 and Infiniti continued without stopping after the collision.
He's running. Call it.
741 got
Whoa. Oh, he didn't notice. If you look, right after he got hit, he straightened out and started facing the road. The Infiniti that hit him was already passing by, like going. He didn't even notice, like, hey, I got hit. He thought something was in the road. That's crazy, bro. Wow. That's pretty smart, man. These criminals they're drug traffickers. Honestly, chat, if you want to see a top tier criminal, look at the drug traffickers, bro. I mean, all the narcos and shit, bro, they got money. Dude, they're getting trained by like top level, like military type, you know, dudes to like how to do stuff, how to do pit maneuvers. They're probably being trained by ex fucking cops. It's like they have their crimes down to a T. Wow.
What was in the middle of the road? What was that? Did I blow a tire? Did they throw something out?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Did I blow a tire?
I don't know.
Car got away. There you go. 742.
Road workers approached the deputies and advised a white vehicle traveling behind them had struck them, pushing them off the roadway.
I don't know, what, did I blow a tire, dude?
Yeah. I didn't see your tire. No.
742.
You were just driving normal.
I was just freaking driving.
Yeah, it just turned.
We lost the vehicle. We 1050'd.
Well, at this point, we don't know why or who did that. I mean, obviously we know they're drug traffickers from the title, but we don't really understand like what was going on there, where the drugs were, none of that yet. And neither do the cops. They don't even know that these people are drug traffickers. So it's interesting to see like, how are they going to figure this all out? And if you look, these are construction people that were just on the side of the road, or, you know, in their work truck, maybe they were behind them. These are just bystanders. These are not police officers. So it's like, this all ties in. If these people didn't come up and maybe question them, maybe they wouldn't have figured it out.
Our vehicle, I don't know if I blew a front tire.
That car that's behind him,
yeah,
he's a blocker.
Who was?
The one with the Florida.
Did he hit me?
With the Florida tag? Yeah, he's the blocker.
742. I just got information. The construction workers out here said there was a vehicle out here, a white passenger vehicle with Florida tags. crashed into us and took off. I'm assuming he's a blocker for this vehicle we were about to stop that was running from us.
It was a white Infinity.
Oh, yeah. He pitted me.
He did it on purpose to stop you.
Fuck, man.
Well, y'all's witness too, right? Appreciate it. I thought something, man. I like that y'all broke y'all's neck. That fucking car loaded.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
We need to go to I-40 East.
Oh, so they're aware that there's something illegal going on, because right off the bat you think in your head, why would you ram the police in a pit maneuver and then keep going? You know what I mean? So he already knows, hey, it's loaded with something. He said that car is loaded. They know it's loaded with something because there's no other reason as to why you would do that.
Yeah. That car hit y'all.
742. Yeah, he wouldn't let us over for miles.
Yeah. I got that tag. The tag should be pulled
The
up.
Florida one?
No, not Florida one. The California tag.
California tag on that vehicle. I believe it's going to have a single male driver. There was a white Florida tagged vehicle behind us, tinted windows.
The driver of the white Infinity was later identified as 26-year-old Monique DeRaw. The passenger who grabbed the wheel of the Infinity to strike the deputy's vehicle was 31-year-old Kyle Willicka. And the driver of the initial white RAV4 was identified as 35-year-old Ricardo Rodriguez.
Hey, so we went to make a stop.
The following day, law enforcement traced Monique's phone and located her traveling east on I-40 in a rental car.
Oh, so somehow they probably identified them through the plates, tracked who they were, and now they're going to do, you know, sort of like a full circle back around to arrest them again. So they're like, hey, you got away this time, but we got your name. Cops will do that a lot of times where they'll figure out information on a case and they'll go, hey, let's get this guy when we can, you know, and they're not gonna, they might not show up at your house and do all that. Like what he's saying right now, oh, you got a rental car? You know, we're tracking your phone. We're gonna figure out where you're at. But they didn't, you know, get him that day. So who knows what's even gonna happen. Ooh.
Wheeler County Sheriff's deputies were able to stop the vehicle and observed all three suspects in it.
Oh, what? They're all three in the car. Dude, they need to get out of this county. But I mean, I guess they're drug trafficking, so this is probably their bread and butter. That's where they make the money. Whoa, AR-15s? Oh, well, I guess they did get hit. So the reason why that's kind of shocking me is because in the scenario, you know, if a police officer is pulling you over in a SUV, like a Suburban, and it's not a regular police car, if this motherfucker pulls out an AR-15, you know they're there for business. Like, you know they're there for something serious, because the cop is not going to do all that. You know what I mean? Like, let alone in two of these like weird undercover looking police cars that don't even look like police cars. It's like, man, they were unmarked. Like, they didn't have no insignia, like nothing like that, like no badge, nothing. And he just immediately pulls out an AR. Honestly, these drug traffickers, you know, they could think that there are other drug traffickers pulling them over. You know what I mean? You never know, man. I mean, yeah, for them to pull out an AR like that is unlikely. But to be fair, they were hit. That's assault.
I got him.
This is when she knew it was all over. She's like, damn, we're going to jail. Is there a dog?
Okay. Back passenger, get out of the vehicle! Yeah. Back passenger, get out of the vehicle.
Back passenger, my side, get out of the vehicle.
Hands up, show us your hands.
Hands up. Both of your hands up. Let me see your hands. Up yourself up. Both hands up. Both hands up. Pick up your shirt from the collar. From the collar.
Look who that is.
Spin around. Spin around. He's spinning. Face away from me. Stop.
There's a front passenger too.
There's a front passenger.
I'm pretty sure, unless it's just the dog.
Is there any, you see anybody else? Front passenger, exit the vehicle with your hands up. Get out of the vehicle, hands up. Let me see your hands, both of them. Both hands. Exit the vehicle. Hands up. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Turn around. Walk back. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Back, back, back.
Stop.
Stop.
I'll get on the ground.
Okay, lay on the ground. Take your shirt all the way off.
Hands.
Arms out to the side.
Chat, that guy has been to jail before. That guy has been to jail before. The guy that just came out and they told him, hey man, take your shirt off. And he said, I have a bad knee. And he said, oh, I'm gonna get on the ground. He's been to jail before because he said, hey man, I'm just gonna get on the ground and put my hands behind my, my back. He literally put it in the perfect angle to get handcuffed comfortably. And it's like, he been to jail. Like, for you to know all that and to just know how to do all that, you've been to jail. Because you could tell when people have never been to jail, people have never been at gunpoint, and they get out like, oh, like they don't know what to do. They scared, they this. It's like, no, somebody that's like, no, all right, man, I took my shirt off. I showed you I don't have any weapons. All right, now I'm gonna just lay on the ground, face down with my hands behind my back. Like, bro, he's been on lockdown in jail before. Like, this is not his first rodeo, you know what I mean? It can't be.
Don't move.
Got him.
Looks like luggage, pillows, and a big ass dog.
Good.
Put your knees back, bud.
This one right here.
Okay.
I got a knee infection.
Let's just
I want to start getting traffic moving.
pick you up. Ready? Go ahead, sir.
What's this all about?
Put them in there with
You
ears.
know what it's about? It's about what happened yesterday.
Damn.
No, you didn't.
I did.
All right,
Oh, I
go right
did.
here.
I was driving. She had nothing to do with it. I drove her car.
Hey,
I'm dead ass serious. I know
he's-
what happened.
he was trying to take the charge. Wow. He's trying to take the... Dude, this guy has been in this scenario multiple times before. He's trying to take the charge off the bat. He's saying, nah. I just went through all the things that we did illegal. This was the worst thing. I'll take that charge. Bro, this guy's probably been in this scenario before with like multiple other people, multiple times. Like, he doesn't seem like a fucking beginning criminal at all.
Fuck it. I hit the cop. Hey, y'all pat the pockets down. Good idea on you? No, I don't.
have a seat.
T-shirt, please.
We'll get it to you. Have a seat.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Who?
This dude. He wouldn't fucking turn around.
I know.
And you already know, she's just saying, yeah, I didn't hit you guys. I was driving in the front, blah, blah, blah. Like, you already know before they got out, he was telling the girl, hey, I'm gonna just take all the charges. You just act like you didn't do nothing and you was just driving. You already know that's what happened. Like, come on, man. You know that's what's gonna happen. Or that's what she's gonna say.
You want me?
County HSI wants to talk to him.
Okay, you want me custody or detained?
I'll call that sergeant. They called me.
904. They go ahead and show 2 males, 1 female in custody. Go ahead and notify contacts with HSI and Amarillo.
10904, you cut out there at the end. Who do I need to contact?
Notify the contacts in Amarillo and Homeland Security that we've got the vehicle and 3 occupants detained or in custody.
the other two. No, they weren't the other two. He said we're coming out there. He said we're headed that way right now. I told him we're at the 151.
Did we get a record?
And
Yeah.
Call it to the office. 904-wheeler, go ahead and send next rotation
I
record.
just want to see like what the girl is saying, because the guy was trying to literally take all the charges, and he was basically saying like, "Hey man, just let my girl go." And it's just like, that's so bold, because dude, he's really about to take like 50 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, this is crazy. This is not no little time to just take. Like, this is not a bag of weed or whatever in the car, you know, and you going to do a couple months. Like, no, this is way different.
Advise them it's going to be hauled to the sheriff's office. Do what?
Y'all run him? Right back.
That's that
Out of Florida?
That's an Infinity.
Where's it at?
These cops are kind of ripped, like they're kind of jacked. You could tell that one cop with the brown shirt. You could tell that dude was lifting weights, doing all type of crazy ass shit in the gym. Cause it's like, bro, they're kind of jacked. Like, these are not the type of cops that you want to fight against. They all look like at least decently tall, you know, and they all look like not fucking fighter, you know, big, but big enough to take you down. That's for sure. A few of
I was like,
them.
the other one's on the record?
Like, if a few of them was on you, you're not gonna really be able to get away.
Hey, big boy. All right. Just stand in front of one of those vehicles.
She's like,
32 West Second.
no, she's like, I'm about to take my dog home, and I'm not getting no time. You're like, yeah, handle that. Take them.
Yeah.
Okay, 122 West.
Is that where they want to go?
But to be fair, here's the craziest thing. Craziest thing is, in this scenario, you get caught up, you do serious time, you're never gonna see your significant other again. Like, you guys are getting arrested together, but one of them is getting away and you're going to jail. Like, bro, that's crazy. Because when you feel some type of animosity later when they get with someone else while you're in jail, they're not gonna be with you for 48 years. What the fuck? You know what I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud. This is just my honest thoughts.
Yeah, we're gonna take him up there.
Okay, you don't want to go to the sheriff's office?
Yeah, we'll have the vehicle taken there for you.
Okay.
Would you mean to tow it there, or do you want me to
I already got a record on the
drive
way.
it there? Tow, okay.
904-wheeler, advise the wrecking service.
After searching the rental car, they discovered 7 bags of methamphetamine, weighing approximately 7.57 kilograms.
5 pounds. That one is. Hey, sure. Into that one.
What, 5, 6 pounds?
I bet that's 12.
You think?
Monique later told Homeland Security investigation agents the drugs belonged to Kyle and Ricardo.
What? Damn. So they probably did talk like, hey, take this charge from me. And then the dude was like, all right. Or it really was his stuff, and he said, hey man, I don't want you guys to get in trouble. Or like, I don't want you to get in trouble. He said that to the girl. But what's the point of pinning it on 2 people though? Like, you get me? Like, if it's one person's drugs, why would you pin it on 2 different people? I've been in scenarios where it got pinned on everybody, or I've at least heard of it. Like, one time my friends got fucked over when we were young because they were hanging out somewhere, right? And where they were hanging out, it was just like a spot where we used to smoke weed at. They didn't have no weed, but there was weed shavings on the ground where they were hanging out. And the cops picked it up and went, whose is this? And literally charged them all for it. But you know, back then, like, you just get like probation or some shit when you're a kid.
When she was asked about their travel plans, she changed her story several times.
Just pull forward down there in the ground.
All right.
Hey, we take over all 3 of them to OPD. He said, because we'll hold it as evidence, is what he said.
They want us to put them in that cell, all 3 together?
Well, he just asked that we take them to Shamrock yet and not yet to Wheeler.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's planning on booking all 3 of them or what he's planning on doing.
Okay. Y'all hot?
No.
Ultimately, the 3 drug traffickers were sentenced to a total of 48 years in prison.
So hold on. Does that mean? Because okay, the way that I'm getting that is that they each got 16 years, right? Because 48 divided by 3 is 16. I just did it, right? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. They all pinned the drugs on 2 people. So why did they all go down if the dudes took the charges? Like, I just don't really understand that, you know?
Kyle and Ricardo pleaded guilty to possession with intent to distribute meth and were each given 20 years in federal prison.
Okay, that makes sense. 20 years. That actually does make sense. They each were given 20 years in federal. You know they're doing 80% of that. You have to at least do 80 or like 90%. Like, bro, it's crazy. They say, oh, you have to do all your time. You don't necessarily have to do all of it. You can get out a little early, but yeah, not early at all, really.
Monique also pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute meth and missed prison of a felony and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison.
8 years. Wow.
Do you enjoy our content and want...
Wow, at 25 years old, you get fucking sentenced to 8 years? That might as well be a lifetime, bro. You grow up in prison, because at 25, you know, you're not, like, the smartest person. If we're just being real. Like, at 25, you're not the fucking CEO of a company, unless you're, like, a genius, you know? So it's like, to think that at 25, you go to jail for 8 years, like, holy shit, bro. That's a third of your lifetime that you're even gonna, like, that's a third of your lifetime at that point. So you're just thinking like, what? Like that long? Oh man, Code Blue Cam again with the bangers, man. Bro.